Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um this is just early morning here and there are a lot of things going on in Ghana, and if I don't talk about this right now, I think I might forget about it. I just want to ask a question. Does rules and regulation works in Ghana? Do we have a president? Do we have ministers? Now, a lot of people have cried on the government, and the dollar rate is has drastically gone down. Things are really gone down. Fuel prices, they have been reduced. So before the cedi was nothing to write home about. A lot of Ghanaians talk because almost 50% or 60% of um the things we use in Ghana we import it. So they use dollars, and which was making the cedi to be something else. So now the government have worked on the dollar. Now things are, I mean, normal. Things are really gone down in terms of the dollar rate. Instead of the market women, the traders, and the transport owners to reduce price of transportation, to reduce price of goods, they are saying they are not going to reduce it. When I was watching news yesterday, the drivers were saying that um, spare parts, the oil they put in their cars hasn't been reduced, so they cannot reduce the transportation fare. Which, when they cried on the government, they did not talk about the high cost of um, spare parts or oil, breadfruit, and the rest. They were talking about fuel price, which is very high, so the government should do something about it. Immediately they increase fuel prices, these drivers increase transportation. Now they have reduced fuel price, the dollar has gone down. Instead of transport owners, GPRTU, GTP, Protoa, and all sort of transportation systems in Ghana, instead of them to reduce the prices, they say they are not going to reduce it because it's not only fuel that they use in their car, they use a whole lot of things, they service their car, and those things are expensive. We understand those things are expensive. But you guys never talk about those things. You were only complaining about the fuel price, and now the fuel price has gone down. Instead of you guys to reduce it, they say they are not going to reduce it. Yes, let's come to the market women. Some of them were having goods already. When they increase fuel, and when the dollar go up, they increase their goods. Now the dollar has gone down, fuel price is okay. Instead of them to reduce their goods, the prices, they say they are not going to reduce it. Most of them are even saying that they already bought their things and they cannot reduce it. I just don't understand. This market, these traders don't understand business. Business is either you lose or you gain. Anybody who does business, you does it at your own risk. A whole lot of things can happen to you. Natural disaster, artificial disaster can happen to you. So you do business to gain or to lose. When you are gaining, it's okay. When you are losing, it's okay. You get it back. But if you continue to do your business, and because most of them, excuse me to say, are not well educated, and those um educated to don't go out to train or talk to these market women about the business that they are doing, the merits and dismerits about it. So anybody can wake up today and start to be or want to be a businesswoman, a businessman. And all these things go back to the government. For me, I can say that now the government does not have power over its own citizen anymore. How can a whole we have so many sectors who has to see to it that all these things are put in place for the people to also be able to purchase things. My concern is the Christmas is just approaching and the oil price is the same. The rice is the same price. Tomatoes, this canned fish and canned tomatoes, the price is the same. They hasn't been reduced. So I don't know how they reduce the dollar and these market women refuse to reduce their goods, which the government have to do something about it. And I don't know why they can't do anything about it, especially this transport. They will just increase fuel price today in the morning. Within 3 hours, they will increase transportation. It's they have been reduced fuel prices and the dollar has gone down for more than a week now, and things are really how it is. So what is the essence of the dollar being reduced? Now the hardship is still in the system. It hasn't reflected in people's pockets. The dollar has drastically reduced. Now the cedi is is the best performing currency in Africa right now, but people are really suffering. People are suffering. The hardship is still there. So what is the government doing about it? It's almost Christmas is almost approaching. A lot of people have budget. A lot of people have things to purchase, and now nothing has been reduced. So what do you want your citizens to do? Me, for now, I can say that I don't know. The government is not helping. The government is not helping at all. Something must be done about it before this Christmas. How many days to this Christmas? People are trying to purchase things and things are really high. Things are very expensive. Things are really expensive. Unlike about 2 weeks ago, when you send $100, it's just about 15,000 Ghana cedi. No, 1,005 Ghana cedi. I don't even know how. I don't even know how to pronounce this in this. Now it has really reduced, and things are really expensive at the market. I think the government have to do something about it because these people cannot take the law into their own hands to do whatever they feel like doing because things are really very hard. At first, you guys were saying because of Russia and Ukraine war, because of this, because of COVID, because of this. Now, because Ghana, our second currency is dollars, which was inflated and people were going crazy. Now this thing has come down. So what is the government doing about it? I think they have to do something about it because they cannot be government, they cannot be a whole ministry, they cannot be so many sectors to sweet it that transportation system, traders and all sort of people who has to reduce their prices or their goods and all those stuff are still at where it is. This is I don't know, this is uncalled for, which the government have to do something about it because there is no sense in the dollar being reduced and the prices of goods and services are still high. I'm just mad this morning because things are really expensive. Things are really expensive in Ghana.